Und damit willkommen zurück zu The Great Ace Attorney. Results 2 Chronicles. Schön, was ihr jetzt noch sonst so ans Tageslicht kennt und vor allem, was seine Majestät Queen Elizabeth, Victoria heißt sie, glaube ich, was zu sagen hat, I guess, oder sagen wird, I guess. No doubt you've inferred that the reserve is also true. You don't mean Her Majesty has seen and heard every moment of the proceedings. I assumed there would be no objection after all. Every trial in his country is conducted under the auspices of Her Majesty, as you know. I confess I'm quite impatient to Her Majesty's opinion about the unforgivable, distasteful trickery in which you have been engaged over the past 10 years. No, I was merely... Oh, sorry to keep you all waiting. Victoria. Yeah, and I had so much to talk about. Iris, there are you. In fact, I have a little message from Her Majesty. A message? Well done, if everyone is sitting comfortably, for with immediate effect all authority previously offered to male Strongheart is hereby revoked for evermore. Furthermore, he will be prosecuted for crimes against his country in a public trial by jury in the coming days. So it seems that Her Majesty doesn't believe we need to fight fire with fire. Justice in this country needed be administrated from the shadow at all. Das gefällt ihm wirklich nicht so gut. Mel Strongheart oder Mean Strongheart? The darkness you forced to conceal for despicable actions the last 10 years is a thing of the past now. After today, your brand of law and order has no future because no longer are you to Lord Chief Justice. In the eyes of the law and of Her Majesty the Queen, are you nothing about a criminal? Adieu, dead. Oh boy. Oh, also ich bin mal wieder geflasht, muss man mal fairerweise sagen. Da rechnest du einfach nicht mit sowas, muss man gestehen. Lord Clint von Six left a will in which we confessed to everything. So when those words came out of Azugi's mouth, stung scratched me completely. I knew I must do anything and everything in my power to contain the situation, but I could find the damned document. I searched his cell, but it wasn't there, which precipitated the jailbreak plot, I presume. What did you mean? The need to obtain that will was all-consuming. I was sure that if I articulated Azugi escaped the world, emerged with the will somewhere on his prison. But despite Serge's limp body in the cemetery that night, it still eluded me. It never even crossed my mind that it was concluded in this foretold. Und wer spricht ihn jetzt halt frei, I guess? Muss man mal nur so mal fairerweise mal so fragen, I guess. Also dementsprechend wäre schon wirklich interessant, muss man gestehen. What pains me now is that my brother left this world without a word to me. I'm sorry, Lord von Six. In point of fact, I think perhaps that isn't the case. Sorry. How can that be? There is more to his last will and testament. What? Was stehen da jetzt noch bitte drinnen, I guess? As I confront the prospect of my demise, I feel bitter regret for my younger brother. Barak, you have always looked up to me, and now you follow in my footsteps to become a prosecutor. It is my fervent wish that my unspeakable deeds should not hinder your advancement. I ask not for understanding, for none could understand my depravity. I ask only, fuck, jetzt habe ich es aus Versehen weggeklickt, I guess. Schwachkopf. Azugi is a fine detective and a hunter worthy of respect. He has agreed to honor my final two wishes. The first is that his document survives. The second, I can't commit to paper. I have confessed my sins to my wife. She finds resolution in my death with my eternal gratitude to my Japanese friend. I rest my quill. Clint von Six. Oh boy. Clint. Male and a strong heart. You will colluded with Shishiro Chiku in a criminal plot so immense it spanned to the ocean. And you called Hitler murdered all those who knew the truth about what happened 10 years ago. But why did you set about that now a whole decade later? To ascend ascend to the very peak. The last 10 years made me realize being the Lord Chief Justice wasn't enough. Short of became Her Majesty Attorney General. Courts have no real power to affect the change needed in this country. And for that promotion I needed to ensure no remnants of the past remained. How could you? I like everything to run smoothly in the exact manner that I prescribe, like a well-oiled machine. Also wie eine geölte Maschine, oder wie soll ich das jetzt das Ganze hier verstehen, muss ich sagen. And I was just a step away. And for your ambitionen to succeed, did you even bother to count the members of brilliant people you have killed? Wie zu viele, muss man leider da sagen, muss man mal gestehen. Mr. Reaper, are you not forgetting something? Such as you have very much your usual prosecutor like demeanor in the proceedings now. But the reality of the situation is that you are the defendant in this trial. However, the preceding judge would appear to have fallen from the bench, as it were. Also okay, jetzt ist der einfach mal so random wieder da, oder wann ist der dazu gestoßen? Das will ich jetzt schon mal nennenswerterweise wirklich wissen, muss man sagen. My guess therefore that we entrust the final adjudication on the old friend, my lord. As a member of the judiciary, I have been following the proceedings from the gallery, and I must say I shan't ever forget the extraordinary battle between good and evil that I witnessed here today. The darkness that has blighted justice in our land the past 10 years that at last been dispelled, thanks in no small part to efforts of a bright young star from the east. Defense Consul Naruhodo. Yes, my lord. On behalf of everyone here present in the Old Bailey, I give you my heartfelt thanks. You are too kind, my lord. The first time I faced you in court, just under a year ago now, I had the finest of intention that if British justice so warped and twisted over its long history was finally to no change, this midnight just be the man to do it. What? But it's the time I would allow myself to acknowledge the possibility I couldn't overcome my hatred of the Japanese after the circumstance of my brother's death. Mr. Naruhodo, allow me to apologize for countless discourtesies on my part. You are a lawyer of boundless talent. Oh, Lord Van Six. When I first arrived in Great Britain, I was literally a nobody, certainly not a lawyer. The truth is, my fortunes have entirely been made by the miraculous people I have met. My best friend Kazuma Asogi, who led me here to Britain in the first place. My loyal and repentant judicial assistant, Miss Susato, who helped me study to become a lawyer. The brilliant Lord von Six, who never failed to challenge his Nippon-sense rival. And not to mention the exceptional master of logic and reason who showed me the truth of the deduction, Mr. Sholmes. Saving the best for the last, Naruhodo. What a relief. I am well aware that without all these people's help and support I wouldn't be where I am today. The truth is a guiding light that always leads to happiness. I've lived by said principles for a long time now, but actually it's not true. Oh boy, the truth can also cause great pain, sometimes even leave people on the brink of despair. And for that reason there are those who feel the need to hide the truth, who do it instinctively even. But as soon as we allow your eyes to settle on something other than the truth, the darkness takes hold. And from there it grows until eventually it makes us blind to guide light of the truth altogether. So that's why it's my belief that we must all resolve never to avert our eyes from what is just and true. So that we can continue to walk the straight narrow path ahead. Well, I must excuse myself now. But before I go, Mr. Naruhodo, let me compliment you on your grand opus. Without your beautiful composed case against Lord Strongheart, Your Majesty would have been unable to act. Thanks to you and your fellows, the haunting Antonis, corruption, Britain, justice system have been silent. Thank you very much. So, until our paths cross again somewhere, well then, it will appear that his long trial, his final come to ein End. Ja, das war wirklich ein sehr langer Gerichtsprozess. Da kann er auch bald zu Ende gehen, I guess. I apologize for any existing cause, my lord. I'm quite sure we shall meet again here in the courtroom before long, Prosecutor Barak von Six. In conclusion of these proceedings, I hereby declare the defendant Barak von Six oder auch gewinnt man Zeit, muss man mal fairerweise sagen. Dass dieser Prozess mal zu Ende geht, muss man mal wirklich sagen. That is all, court is at your net. Ich denke mal, der Prozess gegen Neil Strongheart wird sehr schnell zu Ende gehen, I guess. Ich muss mal fairerweise sagen. Dementsprechend, yay. Vierter November, 16:21 Uhr, vor 16:21 Uhr, The Old Bailey, Defendant in Chamber. Ach ja. It really is over. But did I scarface too much? Man weiß es nicht, man weiß es einfach nicht schuldig. Mr. Naruhodo. I really must congratulate you. It was truly splendid performance. Oh, thank you very much. But I really couldn't have done without you at my side throughout it all, Miss Susato. Oh. Your kind words mean so much to me. It really was a very splendid show, said Naruto. I had thought you'd be smiling from ear to ear, but you look rather glum. Oh boy. Well, of course I'm delightful about the verdict, but in exposing the truth, I'm afraid I've caused my client a great deal of pain. I'm really not sure that what our lawyers ought to be doing. Oh, well, in that case, I'm quite sure that when you see Lot von Six smiling face, everything will seem much better. Ich meine, ich kann jetzt daraus nicht so wirklich viel lesen, aber okay. Aber es wird schon seinen Grund haben. Miss Susato, everything seems worse. He has a face like thunder. Oh dear, I really shouldn't have presumed. My dear Naruhodo, yes? Almost a year it's been now since I first encountered you here in this very courthouse. For you to have risen to the level of excellence of you demonstrated today. Well, it's quite remarkable, but I expose the most unpalatable truth you could ever have imagined in court today. I feel as though I robbed you of something you held so dear. What was it he said? To fight those who dwell in the darkness, request at least some of us to occupy the darkness ourselves. Oh boy, but that was just the feeble excuse of a coward. Only those with a steadfast eye for the truth have that it takes to fight the darkness force of crime. You made fine work of establishing that fact in court today. Oh, well, thank you. What magnanimous words. I'm quite sure that Kazuma-sama would have a smile on his face at this very moment if he were here. Kazuma. Ich mein Lieber. Was hast du noch dazu sagen? Miss Susato. There's another face like thunder here. Oh my, he really was here. Lord von Six. Allow me to congratulate on your acquittal. Congratulate me or curse me, who failed to bring down the Reaper. I owe you an apology. No, it is I will should apologize. Your father Genshin, if I had been stronger, then perhaps I made an unforgivable error of judgment. I can offer no excuse, and I can offer no forgiveness. That said, I suppose you forgot for justice and truth, for that at least I can without respect. Your words mean more than you could. Now I will hold them dear. Kazuma-sama. Oh man, I must say, there's no one thing that's still bothering me. What's that? The will that Lord Clint von Six wrote before his duel with my father. Asoki is a fine detective and a hunter worthy of respect. Ist okay, die Wörter mal wieder. Dementsprechend, yeah, okay. I have confessed myself. Wie wiederhole ich es denn? Ich muss es mal fairerweise sagen, die hatten wir ja schon quasi. What can the second of his final wishes have been? Ich glaube, diese Frage wird man nicht mehr beantworten können. Aber was jetzt halt quasi so noch am Ende jetzt dabei herauskommen wird, dies wird man auf jeden Fall sehen im nächsten Part sehen. Macht es bis dann gut und auf Wiedersehen, meine Lieben.